Yup. What's going on, my people? It is a Thursday night. I thought today was Monday, man. Don't ask me why, but this year is going by so fast. Shout out everybody that's going to catch us on the replay. And me being a morning driver, I have no idea what I'm doing up. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing up, right? Sometimes, as a food service driver, sometimes as a local delivery driver, you come home after work and you take yourself a nap, right? Here's the problem. If you over nap, I never heard of that. But if you oversleep or over nap, it's hard to go back to sleep on time. And when it's hard to go back to sleep on time, that's just a ripple effect. Because guess what's going to happen now? You might you might be late to work. Turn around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You might just end up being late to work. But I'm gonna do what it takes, man, to make it to work on time tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it takes, man. But we are here. We got four people up in the building, man. Where you guys are tuning in from right now? Um, I'm pretty sure there's no food service driver listening to this right now. If you are, you're gonna be late to work also tomorrow. You know what I mean? Shout out to the owner operators out there. It's I'm looking at the news right now, man. Chauncey, what's going on? I'm looking at the news right now, and it's winter blizzards everywhere. It's winter storms everywhere, man. Yo, you gotta have a special makeup, special character to be a truck driver right now. You know what I'm saying? We got Lewis in the building, Kinston Parker. Special makeup to be a truck driver right now out there in these winter storms, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the owner operators that's out there doing it. You know, I was listening to this YouTube video the other day. Owner operator, he was talking about how hard it is to get good loads and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And talk about these crooked brokers, stuff like that. One thing I think the government should do, man, they should start going after some of these brokers. That's they're making so much, they're making so much money off of owner operators. It's not even funny, man. You know what I mean? It's not even funny. Like it should be some type of regulation, right? They're trying to squeeze the little man out of the industry. 10 years from now, trucking is not going to be nowhere it used to be. It's not how it used to be right now. You know what I mean? That's why I choose to work hard. That's why I choose to do food service because at least we know how much we're going to make every single week. The consistency is there in the trucking industry, man. Even in the pandemic, you have a lot of companies they were still running strong. You had a lot of guys, they got laid off and stuff like that. But people nowadays, they just like to eat, man. And the more people eat, the more we deliver, deliver, deliver. You know what I'm saying? If you live in the right states, if you live in the right areas, if you live in the right parts, you're gonna make money. Especially in Florida, man. Everybody's moving to Florida. You can tell by the traffic flow. You can tell by anywhere you go. And you can just tell things are different down here in Florida. Everything more congested. You can look at all the different license plates. A lot more people choose Florida to vacate, you know. Super populated right now. Overpopulated if you ask me. You know what I mean? So the more people come down here is the more this industry is gonna be calling for drivers. Talking about calling for drivers, man. We need new drivers in the industry. Drivers aren't lasting no more. For every 10 drivers that come through the door, maybe half of them is going to make it. And when I say half, I don't mean 5 out of 10. I mean half a person. How the hell do they have half a person? Scratch that. That don't even make no sense. But it's only going to be like one person making it out of 10 people. And that's a terrible ratio. But usually guys, they think they got the mental makeup to do this. And I got an interview lined up for tomorrow at 7 p.m. You guys make sure y'all tune in for that. Cause a lot of guys think that they're built for this, man. But you gotta have the mental makeup. You gotta have the stamina. You gotta have the character because you're gonna be dealing with a lot of different peoples. Some of the people, man, they got a lot of attitudes. It would say the rate for trucking as a whole is just like you said, 1 out of 10 make it. Yeah, you gotta have the perseverance. You ain't lying to make it in the industry, man. Because this industry is not easy. It's not difficult, but it's demanding. You know what I mean? Food service is demanding, especially when it's like busy season. You know what I'm saying? When it's busy season, we just trying to get these cases off the truck. It's hard to train a driver when it's busy like that. You know what I mean? So a lot of people don't want to do this, man. And we can't blame them because a lot of people are just not built tough no more. Tomorrow's Friday, another day. Tomorrow I'm rolling out with I got 12 stops for 817 cases. My cube on my truck is about 874. Usually, man, when it comes to the industry, I don't like it when my cube is way more than my cases because I like it when it's the opposite way around because I can fit more cases in the truck if I don't have that big of a cube. You know what I mean? But because I got more cubes than cases, that's why I only got 817 cases. And that's just something that I can't even explain that. Whoever don't understand what cube is versus cases, that's just something you gotta learn when you come in the industry. Um, you don't get paid for the actual cube, you get paid for the cases. You know what I mean? My route usually runs a pretty good cube where I can fit a lot of cases because the majority of my cases is small and I deliver a lot of produce and I get a lot of frozen. If you run a route with a lot of frozen goods, you can take a lot of cubes. Lewis said it gets easier as you go on. The hardest part is the beginning, just like the gym. It gets easier every day you go. Yeah, you're right, man. It definitely gets easy. Um, you know what I mean? Definitely get easy. Yeah, yeah. We got 5 people in the building, man. Appreciate y'all for rolling through. Yeah, you ain't lying. Yeah, your body definitely yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, you're right about that. Hey, that's what being my homie say all the time. Um, every time we see a driver roll through, it's like and they end up quitting. We always say to each other, we're like job security because like a lot of drivers they just don't last, man. They just they just don't last. And it's not even about being a strong person. You don't even got to be strong to do this type of job. You just got to be willing and able. You know what I mean? Willing and able to do this type of job. A lot of guys they can't wake up to go to work on time. It takes a lot, man. Definitely takes a lot. A lot of guys they don't know how to sleep. They oversleep. I know one thing, man. I hope the warehouse load me on time tomorrow. Please load me on time tomorrow. Let me out early one day. Give me one day out the week. My gosh. Can I get one day? Just give me one day, man. Talking to one of my talking to my homie at Cisco today. His load was like 2 hours late. Left 2 hours late today. My next homie at US Food, his truck was late. It's the whole industry, man. And we can't look at it and we can't blame the warehouse alone. It trickles down, even down to the customers. You can blame the customers. Cause I'm gonna tell you why. You say, are we paid if the load's even ready on time? I mean, well, if you're sitting there on the clock, if you already did your pre-trip and you're waiting, now you can even go down to the customer. I'm gonna tell you why, right? It's a ripple down effect. Usually, customers get a cutoff time when they can make an order, right? So, boom, but all the orders come in at certain times. Warehouse received the order. Selectors start selecting. Loaders start loading, right? Now, think about this, right? They can do it a little earlier to get the trucks out on time, but then you got to think to yourself, how early do you want these customers to order? It's hard to make a good order list if companies are demanding you to order if their order time is cut off as early. So it's just a ripple down effect, man. Sometimes you can look beyond the warehouse if you're really trying to dive into the issue. And unfortunately, issues like this will never ever go away. It's just things we got to deal with. You know what I mean? Some days it's going to be good, some days it's going to be rough. Like, for instance, I can tell right away that tomorrow is going to be a crazy day. It's going to be a busy day. And how I can tell? I'm missing a lot of my customers because they could not fit on my trailer. You know what I mean? So what that tells me is going to be a lot of extra routes tomorrow. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, yo. We just gonna go in, do what we gotta do. Yes. You know what I mean? A lot of us didn't have an opportunity, man, to go to college, or a lot of us did have the opportunity to go to college, but it didn't work out for us. But now we have the opportunity to make money, and we make money like it ain't funny. So we gotta take advantage of it, man. We making more money than the average person right now. You know what I mean? So most of the time, you guys hear me do these lives, do these videos. I'm doing it to motivate. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter what type of background you got, man. Sometimes you gotta wipe the slate clean and just start and just restart your mind again. You feel me? You know what I mean? Cause start it clean again, man. Cause in food service, you know, in food service, man, they expect a lot from you. We got four people in the building right now. Um, but yeah, make sure y'all join me, man, tomorrow at 7 p.m. We got an interview, man. Hopefully I'm gonna bang this ride out tomorrow. If I got time, I got a full detail schedule for Saturday. If I got time tomorrow, if hopefully the warehouse can get me out early tomorrow. If I got time, I'll do it tomorrow after work. Gotta take my son fishing. Gotta spend time with my wife. Gotta spend time with my daughter. As a food service driver, man, you gotta balance your time, bro. Like it's so much you gotta do. You cannot let just because you got a job, you cannot let you cannot let your job stop you from doing things, right? Like for instance, I was tired today, right? But my son asked me to go fishing for the past couple of days. I'm tired, but he came home and guess what? I was ready to take him fishing. We was on our way to go to the pier, but he told me he was hungry and he changed his mind. So I'm like, you know what? I was kind of glad he changed his mind. Oh look, you supposed to start at 1 o'clock. You tripping, bro? Hey, you need some sleep, man. You supposed to start at 1 a.m. I ain't gonna lie to you, yo. Like when it comes to the starting time with chain account, I do not miss the starting time, man. Sometimes I used to get no sleep. You gotta be disciplined to be a chain account driver, man. We got David Henry in the building. It's a Dollar General grocery division. I think I'm going to do it. Local life right now is making me depressed. Damn. Oh, that local making you depressed? Yeah, you should be in bed, bro. Hmm. Damn, what movie is this now? This movie look like it's gonna be good. Creed 3. Creed 3. Yeah, I need to see Creed 1, goddammit. Oh, you slept till like 3? Yep. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, 7 p.m. We got an interview. Shout out to all the chain account drivers. Yeah, man, but we gonna get some sleep before we head into work tomorrow, man. We gonna I'm gonna go catch me like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go catch me like 5 hours sleep. So appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all be easy out there. Oh, but Papa John's, I'm gonna work on that one. Yeah, I'm gonna work on that one. I'm gonna make the video. I'm gonna reach out and see what happens. All right. Oh, I'm gonna start anywhere between 3 and 6, somewhere in between there.